Welcome to April's Garage, the greatest automotive channel in all of YouTube land, and this is a 2017 Porsche Macan GTS, brand new. They were around $90,000 with all the options. This puppy kind of depreciated a little bit.
Well, we rented on Turo. We didn't buy it, but you can buy these with 75,000 miles for about 20 grand, 20,000 bucks.
Insane! How is that even possible?
Well, it's because it's horribly, horribly unreliable.
Like, is it gonna start on fire?
No, it just has some huge major issues where these actually sell for about the same as the base model Macan with the 2-liter turbo that you would get in Volkswagens.
Right.
And that's because of the big gotchas with this car. But I was curious, so I thought, well, what a better way to test it than on a multi-100-mile road trip to a beautiful Newport, Rhode Island.
Yes, it's very fancy, very high-end, and this fits right in.
If it's worth the potential grenades going off, if it's worth owning, knowing at any time this thing could be mechanically totaled.
What part of it is so bad, though?
I'll show you on the tour.
Okay.
I picked a busier road, unfortunately. I thought it was quiet, but that view of the Newport Country Club back there was irresistible. So let's open this front goofy clamshell thing, which is funny because, yeah.
This is so cool.
Isn't that crazy?
But how much would it be to like replace this whole thing?
It'd be a lot.
It's a huge body panel.
It reminds me of like what Aston Martins do. But yeah, the headlight's still down here, it still has the hole for the headlights. Really cool. But the 3-liter V6 is the thing that is not cool. Great power.
Yep.
But
what is it?
It has an oil leak problem on the timing chain cover, and apparently it is an engine out deal. And at the Porsche dealer, it is $20,000.
Wait, so the car would be totaled?
Mechanically totaled by one oil leak. And so you see these at auction, and you absolutely, like this one, she might be leaking some oil.
You're kidding, how can you tell?
Because this drip pan here has oil coming out of it. So I think this one does have the $1 million wound, if you will, and we've been driving it for hundreds of miles. That's the thing. If you don't care that it drips a little bit on the ground and you're just topping off your oil, I guess you can rock one of these things as long as it's not just pouring out. But that is a big problem.
But wouldn't that be just getting all over your garage floor, getting all over everywhere? And then what happens if the oil gets low and, like, let's say your wife forgets to put it in there and then it just...
That would be darn near impossible because all the warning lights that would go off. So you'd have to be completely ignoring all the screaming dashboard warnings to run it out of oil. So hopefully that wouldn't happen. But the other issue, here, I'll put the hood down because otherwise, it's whoa. I mean, it doesn't look all that complicated. It's just a really tight engine bay because this is a small, sporty SUV.
Right.
And yeah, twin turbo. I mean, it's all very compact, but all very accessible. And yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to put it together nicely.
Back on there. But also the transfer cases and the diffs love to explode on these.
So everything is wrong with it.
Well, so if you get a newer one, it doesn't have these problems.
Right.
It's not nearly as bad, but that's why these are so cheap. So you can pick up a high performance, sporty SUV. It still looks new.
Right, but I feel like the insurance would be so much because I have to know by now that there's problems all the time.
Oh, as far as people like crashing them into trees when they get mechanically totaled?
Sure, or just being mechanically totaled all the time.
Well, you can't turn in insurance for mechanical failures.
Yeah,
unless you like drove it into the water or something like that. But
which would never happen.
The only difference, I would say, that's really noticeable, the headlights having the 4 little bulbs in it now as far as the running lights. And now they have the lens go all the way across. They do that light bar in the rear.
2019 they did the refresh with, I like the light bar going all the way across.
Yeah, but this one isn't a Macan, it's a rental, so now it's a Macan GTS. And it has a few little bumps and bruises. This bumper has definitely been painted on the back.
Yeah, you can tell that. There's a lot of nicks and scratches. I did not do the curb rash.
No.
Right here. Just so you know, that is not for me.
She's a well-used Turo rental for like $70 a day, which to get to experience this, as far as like you could get a compacted Enterprise and probably spend that much. And with Turo, not that this is a commercial for Turo, but they just pull right up, hand you the keys, you're gone. No rental counter, all this annoying stuff. So Turo is nice in that sense. But I've also had, some weird experiences with Turo, like with the Hellcat, where the guy pretended that I damaged something that wasn't. It was just a really beat up Hellcat, and I didn't take pictures before. So you just got to really watch yourself because there's, just like anything, there's scummy people. But
No, it is wild how they literally pick you up right at the airport doors.
So inside, April, have a seat.
Okay, let's go.
Unfortunately, my side is a little dirty.
Oh no. You're gonna talk about that?
Because I've been driving most of the time, and April's been the passenger princess, and this is her opening a granola bar. She can't open things.
I don't have good finger strength, so yeah, that's why I married you.
Here, go ahead and put the key in, which is Porsche shaped. Isn't that fun?
That's such a good idea.
It's on the left side. You have to put it in. It's not a push button start on this thing because it is a bit older. There we go. And then
sounds so good.
I'm gonna hit the exhaust button, just like how it was on that new Porsche that we reviewed a few weeks ago. Give it a little rev. So that sounds mean.
This is so cool. This is, I feel like 80% of the cars on the road are this size, the small compact SUV, and this one just looks the coolest out of all of them.
Yeah. You ready to cruise?
Let's go.
Yeah, the mechanicals may not be high quality that you would expect from Porsche, but the interior certainly is, huh?
Yeah, leather wrapped wheel here. I love all these tactile buttons. Kind of reminds me of the C8 where they have this huge strip.
Well, Porsche kind of did it first. I'm thinking the Panamera.
Right.
Like 15 years ago, sort of had it like this, and it's nice to have buttons and not have to go through the screens and things, especially when they get dated like this one. It's old looking, that's for sure.
Right. But it's not terrible. It's not completely run down. It's not cracked or anything. It's still in good condition.
No.
68,000 miles on here.
So how can Porsche make a leather or a very realistic looking leatherette not warp and fade and fall apart in 8 years, but the Italians cannot?
No, that's
and
true.
so many others. But the metal shifters, the paddle shifters are really, really high quality. They are metal, steering wheel, plastic, but at least you have that.
The finger thing that I do. That's why you need fingernails, so you can hear the tones, like plastic, metal.
Right. What is in here? Oh, look.
CD player.
SD card, SIM card. Yeah, we're in an older vehicle.
2016.
Definitely. Okay, but the big roof is fun.
Oh, it's a huge panoramic view.
A little SUV. Size in the back's not bad.
I'd rather have this than the Cayenne. This is better to get around the city. Not that I live in the city, because I live in Kansas. You guys talk about downtown. I'm like, no, that's not downtown.
Yes.
Ready to go?
Shall we?
Yes, sir. Make sure we are on going. You don't want to go to the country club?
Oh, I don't know. How'd your pants get dirty?
I don't know. What did you do to me? I was on the floor looking at the oil pan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, so you can buy these for 20 grand.
Yeah.
And we could pull into the Newport Country Club and they wouldn't turn us around and be like, what are you doing here, riffraff, right?
Exactly.
Here, slow down a little bit because that's the entrance. Slow down, slow down.
Yeah. Well, you look so creepy slowing down.
Well, just gotta show it.
Oh.
Dang. That is nuts.
That's crazy.
It's right by the ocean, too.
How much do you think the membership is? Like 50 grand a month?
I can't find a listing for a house under 10 million here. It's nuts.
Right. It's gorgeous. All the old architecture is beautiful. The fresh sea air, good for the lungs.
Okay. Go straight and give this thing the beans a little bit. Let's have some oil leak out of that timing cover.
She's quick.
Not bad. And it makes the whooshy turbo poppy fart noises. It's fun.
It's fun. It's sexy. I love the body style of it. It's cool. But like, if you're a true Porsche fanatic, do you want to be seen in it? Is it like embarrassing for you right now?
No.
You're good with this?
I'm fine with this.
Okay.
Yeah. I am absolutely fine having because Porsches are so ridiculous overpriced now when they're the sports cars.
Right.
So you can get a Panamera, you can get a Macan, you can get a Cayenne for cheap and have this Porsche quality and driving experience and not have to deal with the snobbery and the price premium with the 911s and everything. It's just, it's so ridiculous right now.
Yeah, but I hear you guys when you talk about the Panamera and you're kind of like, oh, it's not a real sports car because it's got the whole back seat thing going on.
I would own one.
Okay.
I would own one in an instant and be happy to own one over a 911 and not have to deal with the ridiculous price premiums because there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of 911s out there. They are everywhere and yet people are paying out the wazoo for them. And we have reached the ocean.
Do you think there's sharks in there?
Most definitely.
Would you go swimming in there?
No.
For the sharks or because it's cold?
Both. Both.
There's no one in there.
But this is much like you know, Pebble Beach 17-mile drive.
Ooh,
it is
Monterey, yeah.
so beautiful. Except the mansions are just nuts. The Gilded Age mansions, which we are going to do a video home shopping here.
Yes,
so, you know,
I know.
we're out east looking for summer homes.
Well, Tyler requested an East Coast home for when we're out here.
Right.
And what baby wants, baby gets.
Well, we'll see how that goes. But there is more to see in Newport. We did pick the Macan because there's a great museum called the Audrain Museum.
Audrain.
Audrain, okay,
Yes.
sorry. Donald Osborne, who does a lot of stuff with Jay Leno's Garage, he runs it. And it's actually Rennsport, so they're celebrating Porsche Motorsport cars.
Yeah, perfect timing, because it's like a rotating museum of displays.
And they'll let us pull in and park this thing, you know, right there in the showroom to show it off. I am sure.
No way with the
dripping oil on their pretty floors. So, do you think it's worth it to own one of these, knowing you have a potential $20,000 bomb going off in the engine? Well, I mean, it's just an oil leak. It'd be dripping forever and getting worse and eventually gushing.
Right.
And then you junk the car. But
No.
for the few years, you get a $20,000 car that looks like this.
No, it's not worth it. You're just literally like burning your cash, right? Just setting fire to a $20,000.
I mean, if you bought it for 90 and then all that depreciation versus buying it for 20, you get 3 or 4 years out of it. It's worth $5,000 as a junked car eventually. I mean, it makes more sense financially. It's just your driveway is going to get a little more goopy.
That's total guy math right there. Just so y'all know, that's what happened.
A future hoopty right here. I mean, a current hoopty, really. And it's funny that the base models are the same price because of this big problem.
Right.
It's so weird. I don't know, personally. Yeah.
Do you think it's worth it? Like, would you purchase one of these?
It'd be fun. It'd be fun to rock for sure. The only thing I don't like as far as this long trip from LaGuardia, where we picked it up, to all the way out here, the seats are just that modern rock hard kind of sport seat.
Oh, they're not
for a road
05
trip.
Escalade seats, is what you're
Exactly.
saying? That's the
They
problem.
just do not do it for me.
They're
No.
good. I like the bolstering on it. They're perforated for the air conditioning, heated seats. Like, you got all the options here.
You have a nice butt.
You
It has
have a
a
nice
bit of juice
butt.
to it. No, I have no butt, so I have no cushion naturally. So I need a comfy seat. Anyway, to the Audrain.
Let us go.
Well, we've arrived inside of Jerry Seinfeld's wet dream here.
It's so creepy. We're at the Audrain Museum in
Yes.
Newport, Rhode Island, where they established it in about 2014. And there's like a rotating museum, a rotating of displays and cars. And right now it is the Porsche Rennsport
Yes.
display. So we got lucky.
No Macans, no Cayennes, no normal Porsches. It's all, you know, racing spec cars.
You don't
cars
think
that
there's
were-
going to be a Macan here one day?
Well, like homologation specials, cars that racing technology found its way to, the road-going cars, and it's a lot of heavy hitters. I mean, this
Oh, yeah.
911R, at one point these were trading for like $1 million, like $500,000, $700,000 over their sticker.
Right.
Because people thought this was the last of an era as far as the manual transmission with that GT3 engine.
Yeah, I love
and,
that houndstooth interior. It's really pretty.
Going for the vintage look. But the bubble was burst. Porsche was very mad that people were flipping their cars, and you know, people were buying 3 or 4 of these from the dealer and then selling them for way more. So their solution was to make manual GT sort of heritage cars
So they
again.
brought it back again.
They burst their own bubble, and
Yeah.
they're still making them to this day. There's actually the latest version over there. But this is sort of the original gangster as far as the homologation specials right here, the Carrera RS.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I want to touch. I won't touch.
You're not supposed to touch. Do not.
Okay.
Nope.
Hands on your back.
2.7 RS, up on a pedestal.
As she should be.
Probably $1 million car, probably.
I'm in
And-
love. I want to see a Carrera GT. There has to be one in here.
Right.
We're going to find it.
Just the last year before they were spoiled with the impact bumpers as far as the look and everything. But
Did it get it in America?
yeah. Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
in
yeah.
Europe?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
it wasn't as exaggerated, but yeah. So here is something that Freddie has. Well, at least like this half of it. He has that, and then the other half is not as good. But
Is it the burnt one?
yes.
It got burnt from like here back.
Yeah, pretty
And
much. The interior was singed, but the front was good. The back, the important part, all burned. I guess the
you gotta
battery's okay.
Get really good footage so he can follow along, so he knows how to restore it.
Right. But yeah, part of the hypercar Holy Trinity right there, 918. That might be the most valuable car in here. Maybe.
That's the Carrera GT.
Maybe.
I feel like we'll get to it in a bit.
'Cause that's the Weissach package, so that one's probably beating the Carrera GT
Yeah.
a little bit. But yeah, this one I think was this RS America. Yep. So once again, another one of those lightweight sort of homologation specials in the 964. And this is, you know, $500,000, something crazy like that. So GT2 RS.
Yummy.
So this is interesting because this is what they look like with all their bling added to
It's
it, you know, as far as all the
gorgeous.
racing stuff. And then the R's, they're much more subtle. So
So
they
these are
make
the
it look
show-off cars.
Right.
This is like, look at me. I want to be seen. I want to park up front in valet.
Yes, but this one looks a lot more like the racing cars, which is what you have right here. I believe a
Dang.
997 race car.
The Michelin Man.
Yes.
How you doing?
And another one, 944.
Oh, I thought that said Hoover. I was like, it's you.
Power. Yeah. So 944s were fun little cars, still
I'm
affordable
sure
to this day.
you've got a name for these wheels, like the touch tone or
That's the phone dial.
the
You got
phone
it.
dial.
That's what it is. Yep. And then the ST is the latest version of sort of making heritage cars.
That's pretty.
With manual transmissions. So these are
Oh my gosh, that
Crazy right now.
interior is amazing. Wow.
Yep. And it's yeah, kind of a techno violet, a purple color, which is pretty neat. And here's
love
one
it.
more. This one definitely more of a race car, but
Oh yeah, did you see this sign? Porsche separates Le Mans from Le Boys. That's perfect.
Ooh, yeah.
Sounds about right.
I probably couldn't even afford this junior cart here. It's probably worth $30,000, $50,000. And they have a couple of them too. So, yep, pretty neat to see.
There's the Carrera GT. I see it.
You want to go over there? We're getting over there. We're getting over there. Manual GT3 RS. This would be, oh, this hit me at the right time. Came out right when I was, you know, starting college or whatever. That was really something.
Is this a poster car?
It's
Close?
perfect.
Because you know
It's-
it is a poster car. The Carrera GT.
And the GT4 RS, I guess we're ignoring that. We're ignoring the GT3 RS and the crazy colors, but yes.
Beautiful.
So you like the Carrera GT.
I just like the sound that they make.
The V10 in the back is
Yeah.
pretty incredible. Manual transmission. I've driven one. They are really, really nice.
But you have to really know how to drive them. So it's like, I respect you when you can handle it.
Analog, no traction control, no nannies. Yeah, so.
Did you say no nannies?
No nannies to get you in trouble.
ninnies.
Yes, nannies. So V10 engine, yeah, lots of power.
So pretty. It's in yellow.
In yellow.
Okay, you want to hold out for the yellow because that's like where it's at. They're
Super
more
rare. That's
Yeah.
100 built, probably half of them in the US as far as the yellow color, most of them gray, like Daddy Doug's Carrera GT. So
I didn't know that. I didn't know. He never mentions it. He never
we don't
talks about it.
Exactly. So
Is there a wood ball on the shifter there?
yeah, all of them have that.
That is so fancy.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
it is quite a spec. And then here is a wackadoodle race car here,
That's a technical term,
Well.
a wackadoodle.
962 K8 Spider.
Dang, there's a velvet steering wheel. Fancy.
Overall winner at the 1995 Rolex 24 Hours a Daytime.
Wow, that's a big deal.
It's here.
Dang.
Hill
Okay.
Museum in Rhode Island. How about that?
Yeah. But what do? You display it. It's not like you can drive it on the road. It's just gonna.
Right.
It's not gonna be taken on the track again.
Oh, I suppose they do those, you know, vintage racing
True.
things. We'll have a revival at Goodwood or at Monterey, so they certainly do it. Pick your color. There's the noise of the Carrera GT on TV in the background, by the way.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Which car in here? Out of all of them? Carrera GT?
I mean, obviously, I want to start it up. Do you
you're,
think the
you're
keys-
man enough to drive them, you think?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
It's okay.
That,
What about you?
I mean, that GT3 RS right there, the white one,
Yeah.
that's pretty good, but I think the entrance as far as those cars in there, that's the 2.7, the 73, the RS, that one's yummy.
Yep.
Yummy.
I win Carrera GT. What do you guys think?
But one thing you probably don't want to do is buy a Cayman GTS because of all the things that can go wrong, as okay as it is.
Right, and as affordable or cheap, whatever nice adjective you want to use.
Danger.
Danger is the
Danger.
correct
But what's
word.
not dangerous is subscribing to April's Garage. She would very much appreciate it.
Please subscribe.
Yes.